Double time! What's up,
Hey
guys?
everyone, welcome back to seeing the backside of us while we keep walking and shaking our things. Today's
We are
episode,
back.
what is
91, I believe.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's a good number. We're here in the beautiful desert.
Drone shot.
We are on a nice little morning hike with the boys. Gavin's back in town.
Hi, Gavin.
And it's been quite a while since we had a little pod going. So there's a lot to catch up on.
Oh, wait, that's the truth.
Yeah. Had a little successful snowboarding trip in Utah.
Well, tell me all about your successful little trip in Snow Trip, Utah.
Well, didn't start out the best. We got a little weather at the airport in Nashville.
Oh.
So I was supposed to fly out Friday night after I was done acing all my midterms. And
I bet you did that.
And then it decided to rain and get really foggy. So I would have missed my connection in Dallas. So I had to reschedule to go to Vegas in the morning.
Oh, you and your never being able to catch a flight the first time around.
It happens all the time. So Saturday morning, fly out to Vegas, meet Aubrey and her dad there. Then we drove up to the resort. And that night skiing gets canceled because of the winter weather.
But isn't that the point? Isn't it supposed to be snowing?
Oh. God. So then the next morning we get up, it's foggy as hell.
Okay.
Snowy as hell, but they said ski on. So we go out to the trail. Can't see 2 feet in front of you, but it was quite the experience. Had some nasty falls, hurt my neck a little bit, but no bones broken, so I consider it a success. Then the next day was clear as day.
Wow.
And the next day...
The next day after that?
Well, not the next day, but that next day, the clear day, Gavin arrived.
Gavin?
Yippee!
Whoa, what a coincidence, you were all there.
Gavin is back from his 2-year mission in Peru.
Wow.
Everything's fine. He had a good old time, right, Gavin?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it was great to see my long lost best friend finally return from the South America, the ashes. And yeah, we had a grand old time snowboarding, and then we drove back on Tuesday.
Any hijinks on the drive back?
Any what?
Hijinks?
No.
Oh, that's
literally.
Hey, you want to lie about something? Come on, something had to happen.
What do you mean?
Like something crazy happened. I don't know.
I mean, I guess this is kind of a little leak. We were juggling.
You were juggling?
Okay. I was juggling out the window. No, we were juggling the music video location, basically the entire drive home, on whether or not we were going to be able to get into a certain place, and that will be self-explanatory at a later date. But yeah, coordinating locations about 48 hours before the shoot. Nothing new with Double Vision. And we ended up securing it, and then that night got in Tuesday night to Old Home, Old Phoenix.
Wow.
And we hopped right in the booth.
We sure did,
until like 3 a.m. Nope. Recorded the song. So a good enough thing to at least make a demo. We didn't end up using it because we don't need the song for the video. That's also another leak.
Guys, we are not singing along in this video.
But overall, things have been going pretty smooth so far. The next day was a prep day.
Wow.
Prepped for the music video, got the outfits, got the locations, got the shot lists, got the everything in between. And then Thursday morning, Ryan, I'm gonna let you take it from here.
This is when the fun begins. So we got up bright and early. For me, so that's like, 7:30.
You got up at 7:30?
I got up at 6:30.
Okay.
We were still trying to figure out all the props we needed, and we were missing things. So I was like, okay, I gotta take a little round trip out of the way to go to Zane's house, grab a little fun little thing you'll see in the video.
Fun little prop.
So I was like, I had an extra 20 minutes to spare. Now I'm actually gonna be like 2 minutes late. So I was probably going 75 down a school zone.
New title.
75
Episode
in a
91,
school
75 in a school zone.
zone. But I picked up the prop, all good. Had to go to a little favorite grocery store of mine to grab a little thing of ice. That's a leak. We did ice in the video. I'm not talking about. and so then made it there sharp at 8 sharp, and had to get buzzed into this little place we were at. And man, that guy was an experience, because like, what's your name? Because I had to go to the visitor side, of course.
Oh yeah, we were behind an enclosed area, not available to the public,
Yeah,
and the gate watchman was a little off his rocker.
meaning he should have been on a rocker at a retirement home.
Oh, God. So
we had to like, what's your name? And I was like, I'm Ryan. I'm with the guy who figured out the thing for us. All right, so yeah, I was like, I'm Ryan. I'm with the guy who got this location for us. And let's call him
Francis.
He does not look like a Francis.
Hey, I don't know.
We need to name this like exudes luxury.
Ben.
Ben? Okay. So I was like, I'm Ryan. I'm here with Ben today. And the guy, he takes like 4 seconds. He has this massive ass iPad. He's like scrolling on. And he's like, so you're Ben? And I was like, no. I'm here with Ben. I'm Ryan. He's like, takes another 10 seconds. Like, okay, have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, and then for me, we got there a little before Ryan, me and Gavin. And I said, hi, I'm Noah Guidos. I'm with Ben. And he goes, you're going to the Guidos? I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm not actually. I am Noah Guidos. I'm here with Ben. And then I said, and then I said Ben's full name, and he said, that's what I needed. Go on through.
Okay, and then, just got to wait a little bit for Ben to show up. He had to take the kids to school, so he was running a little bit behind.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it is. That actually is true. That's not a bit. And so, he lets us in, and we get to finally look around this place. Pretty nice place. Oh, keep in mind, during all of this, the night before we're about to shoot, we see on weather that it's supposed to rain the entire day.
Oh yeah, and this is an outdoor shoot, and we need it to look nice out.
Yeah, it's
it
supposed
can't
to be
like even overcast would have not been the best. We wanted like bright summer sun, and the one day of the week that it's supposed to rain, and this is not his fault, but the one day of the week that it's supposed to rain is the only day that Ben could get us into the location.
Yeah, we forgot to set up the stakes here. So
yeah,
we can throw this part right at the beginning.
Yeah, let's little turnaround here.
So here are the stakes. We're trying to talk with this guy all week about getting this darn location.
Which, by the way, we sound pissed in this, but we are very grateful for him and everything he gave to us.
And we're also hiking up a mountain right now.
We're also hiking up a mountain. Just the stakes were extremely high.
Oh yeah.
And we were very convinced that things weren't going to line up.
Because nothing does.
Yeah.
And so our original plan was, okay, we have all day Wednesday to shoot at this place. We planned the entire video around this location, and we have the entire day to do it. And he said, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I got you. So we're like, okay, he got us. We're good for Wednesday. Was it Tuesday that we found out?
Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday, the night before.
So the night I get into Phoenix thinking we're filming Thursday morning.
Wednesday morning.
Well, no.
When did it change from Wednesday to Thursday?
It changed to Thursday on Monday because I told him how Kalini was only available on Wednesday because she had work the other days. And he was like, I can do the location, but not Wednesday. So I was like, all right, Thursday works. So that was Monday.
Okay, so we're already like, okay, we don't have the day we want, but it's okay because we have the whole day and we'll make it work. Then it's Tuesday night and we get a little message that says,
we literally get to Aubrey's house, like ready to gear up and go to Ryan or to Zane's to record. And then I get a little text saying, oh, I spoke too soon. And this is after like confirming everything, like, okay, see you on Thursday, thumbs up emojis, we're clear. And then Thursday night, I get a little text saying, oh, I spoke too soon. There's actually a golf tournament going on all day. So let me see if I can still get in. I'll call in the morning if I can even get in at all. And this is like literally 36 hours before we're supposed to shoot.
Yeah, so we're like, because like we have backups, which is basically my backyard. But if we want it to be as pretty as we want, then it has to be at this place. So yeah, then he calls us in the morning on Wednesday. So now it's 24 hours before we're supposed to be there. He says, okay, actually, I can get you an hour and a half in the morning. I can get you from 8:30 to 10. And we were
Which
like,
might sound like a decent amount, but in film world, that's like 5 minutes.
especially when we plan to have 12 hours.
Yeah.
And once again, let me just preface, we're not talking shit.
We're not.
We're just explaining the
We're
circumstances.
explaining the stakes.
Yeah. Because it was nice that we had anything at all.
Yeah. Again, we're very
And we love Ben.
thankful and appreciative for Ben for making this happen. But just the process was very nerve-wracking.
Yeah. And so now it's 24 hours before. And we have an hour and a half. We're like, what? But we're like, okay. We have the backup locations. We'll shoot those at that. We just need this location for one thing. But then we look at the Weather Channel and it says, oh, from 8:30 to 10, that's the only time during the day it's gonna rain. And so it's just kind of like a fuck you. And so, but it's like, there's a 50% chance of rain. So you might not be able to shoot anything, but you might be fine. And so then we had to plan the entire day around how that would work. And okay, so now we can cut back to
God damn.
earlier. And so, yeah, then we get there and it's like cloudy on one side. You can see the clouds moving in, but it's not quite there yet. As you see, it didn't look like this. Fuck.
So we get there, things are looking pretty promising. And then Ben gets there a little late because he had to drop the kids off, which again is fine.
And we said we'd be there before him.
Yeah, we were there before him, but he was also late on his part. But that's besides the point.
But that happened.
What it is, what it is. We understand. So we start gearing up. Kalini has her easy rig. She has the tripod. She starts setting up. Thumbnail. And then we start shooting. And he just hops on a phone call and starts pacing around the area the whole time.
Which honestly, is a classic producer move.
Yeah, producer move, making sure everything's going smoothly. And it was funny because he kept checking in. He was like, how are things going? They going? And then about a third of the way through the shoot, we get a little sprinkle of rain. And we thought we were done for.
But it
passed. Yeah. It was like 5 minutes of little sprinkles, and then it let up and the sun actually came out again.
Yeah.
So we were able to get some money shots. And then right at 9:55, last shot done. I don't know how we did it, but we got it done.
Yeah, it's kind of perfect.
And then we packed up, chit-chatted with Ben for a little bit. And then we went to the next location, which was Ryan's house.
Yep. And so at this point, now the weather's saying like it might rain it might rain for the rest of the day. So we're like, okay, so we kind of just have to get everything as fast as possible now because we don't know when it's going to rain and not stop. Like even on the drive back, it was still raining. And before we got to my house, we actually tried to get a different location, very impromptu.
Yeah,
because
that was funny.
I will leak this. We needed a golf cart.
We needed a golf cart
for just one shot at the time.
And should I tell it?
You can tell it because
So,
it's humorous, I think.
We go to our usual golf place. Well, my usual golf place.
Yeah, don't say we. I don't.
And I walk in, and keep in mind, it's like literally thundering and lightning up. Like, it's not optimal weather.
No, not
for golf.
Optimal.
And I go in and I say to the pro shop guy, I'm like, if I buy a range bucket, can I just like take a cart down to the range and just like park it there? Like, I don't need to, like, I'm not going to do anything. I just want to like drive a cart down there. And he's like, no. And then he turns around, he's like, the range is like right behind him. He's like, you can't walk like the 130 feet down to the range. That was like his second response. And I was like, I mean, I can. I just was asking if that was possible. And he's like, no, usually people just walk. I was like, all right, thanks. And then me and Ryan started to head out. And then he goes, wait, you're not going to buy a range bucket? And I was like, no, I'm actually not going to give you money.
And then him and his goon next to him at the other register start laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we just walked out.
We just walk out.
Because like, okay, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not giving you money. So and then we went.
That was the first loss of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go to my house. And we needed, so there's 6 scenes in this video. We got 3 of them at our first location. We tried to get the 4th and 5th at this golf place. They weren't having it, which is probably for the best because they would have seen everything happen and we probably would have gotten kicked out. So then we're like, let's just go to my house. We can film just the last scene because we don't really need to have a nice place for that. We would have liked to, but that's life. And so it's like on and off raining. We like take a little lunch break. It's still like completely raining outside. It's like it might clear up in the next 30 minutes. We'll see.
Yeah.
It kind of doesn't, so we're just kind of sitting around waiting for it to stop. It stops for a second. We're like, let's fucking go. And so then we go into my backyard. We set it up. And it has a little action in the shot, so we try to do that like 12 times, and it just. We'll see if
there's a lot of precise timing that needed to happen, and some people that didn't have the clearest view of when to do the timing. So we'll see how that turns out. But
yeah, so some precise things. We had like 12 takes of that, and none of them were perfect. But we got that shot because there was only a few things, and then it was time to move on to location number 3, the actual golf place our first backup golf place, not the second
backup golf place.
Yeah.
So I go in, I booked the tee time just so they couldn't like turn us away. And I go in and
goddamn, golf is expensive. Fuck you golfers, you have way too much money.
Yeah, at the cheapest time it was still like $60. And then I go in, and just to make things a little clear about what's happening, I was like, is it okay if like 2 of my friends ride along in the cart? They're not going to play. I just have my 1 set of clubs. So I was like, he has to believe me. Like,
you come in with 3 sets of clubs?
Yeah, they're not going to play it. I was like, they're not going to play. They're just trying to get into it. Blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh, you're going to need 2 carts. That's another $20. And I was like, no, like it's fine. Like,
no, wait. No, they're actually not coming with you.
Like, like they're tiny, we can squish, like it's fine, like we'll just we don't mind. And he was like, no, like you need 2 carts. He was like, not let it go. And I was like, why? And he was like, well, it's like 2 people per cart, so. And I was like, I can't just like, and he was like, nope, you got to do it. I was like, fuck Apple Pay, we're in. Yeah. And then so we get the 2 carts. This actually ended up being very helpful.
It was a blessing in disguise.
It was a blessing in disguise.
Thank you, Golfman.
Thank you, Golfman, who made me pay $20 more. So then we load up the carts, we wrap up Clooney's camera, put it in the back.
Yeah, because of course this is a double vision shoot. Yeah, and this is all we didn't do this. This is all hypothetical.
This is all in Minecraft.
This is all like OJ if I did it. We didn't do this.
Yeah, we did not.
We're talking about if we did.
Yeah.
So obviously we didn't get permission to film here.
So we wrap up Clooney's camera, put it in the back.
Yeah, so we're like hiding the camera.
Mm-hmm. And we drive to like hole 4 or something, like pretty deep into where the clubhouse can't be like
as far away as possible from anyone who matters.
Yeah. And then, of course we have to let a few people pass and be like, just taking a breather, half.
And they're like, oh, thanks.
And then, we set the shit back up, shoot.
Yeah, we're like, get the tripod out, boom, 12-pound camera on.
Yeah. And then we get everything we need, and it's still like, it's only like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, now it's kind of beautiful out. We're like, we kind of got the night.
And we're like, I don't really care.
Yeah, we got every shot we needed.
Yeah, we got what we needed. It's still nice out, and we have time.
And we have 2 carts.
So let's have some fun a little bit. What?
2 carts.
Oh, nice. So
he's like, you're gonna need another cart.
So we're like, let's mess around a little bit. I don't really care if we can't ever come back here.
Yeah, what if we get kicked out?
We got the shots, and we can hide the SD card in our mouth, or butt. So we start messing around. We start adding some shots, and there's some spicy ones in there. You'll see it when you see it, but there's some fun shots in there.
Yeah, there are some fun.
And
shots.
It
looked really nice.
It looked really nice, and it was, dare I say, the most fun I've ever had on a shoot.
You're welcome.
Would you agree?
Considering our other shoots have been disasters, I would say yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. And then we cleared every. Oh well, should we talk about the? I'll let you talk about the confrontation.
So of course we couldn't have gone through a interaction with
A
old
public
people.
shoot. Yeah, a public shoot without a little.
Not just public shoot, old people.
Yeah, old people.
So we're just trying to let people pass because we don't want them to see the camera. So keep in mind this whole time, we've hit a ball once to get a shot, and then we haven't done anything the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And so
And we're not like causing a real big ruckus.
yeah, no, we're just sitting on the. I mean, we haven't been causing the ruckus that people have seen because I was
Yeah.
doing some donuts.
Yeah, we're not bothering other people. Like we
No.
weren't like loud around other people.
Yeah, like if anyone was within like 2 holes of us, we stopped
Yeah.
because we didn't want them to see us,
Yeah.
and like we waited for them to pass. So we're just like hanging out. We already had to move down. We were like at hole 3. We had to move down to hole 6, and so now we're just kind of like chilling out for a second. And then these people are behind us, and God, I don't play golf, but
They sucked at golf.
God, they were awful.
Like worse than like a beginner suck.
Like they would do like a full swing, but I would go like.
Like literally like 2 yards.
So we're like, holy, well, we're gonna fucking be here for 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
we're just like hanging out, trying. And this was right before we got our last shot that we
Yeah,
needed.
last shot that we actually did need. Well, needed like of the new scene we added.
Yeah.
So it's like not necessary, but like for the scene to
but
work.
like, yeah, if we want to use the new extra shots we need,
Yeah.
then we have to get the shot.
So we're on the last shot, we're on the green, and then Kalini's phone dies, and she uses her phone as the on-camera
Yeah,
monitor.
it's the only way to see what you're filming.
Yeah,
So we're
her
like,
camera
"Mhm."
doesn't have a monitor built into it, so you have to have something external, and her phone died. So I give her my phone, she's downloading the app, entering in the connection, whatever, and I'm like, okay, let's like let them go. This is gonna be freaking 10 years, so let's get off, like we'll go to the side, and then you can connect, we'll be clear, last shot, we're out. Not that easy. Because we wait for them,
And God, we are waiting for
yeah,
them.
like 20 minutes waiting.
And they're just like 1 hole behind us.
They're
'Cause
on
we're-
the same hole. Like they're
Yeah, we're at
on
the
the
end of
tee
hole
box
6.
and we're at the end. And like it took them 20 minutes. I don't know how they didn't get passed by people. And then,
And
so we're on the side.
Yeah, we're like, there's, the
There's
green, I don't
yeah,
know.
like
What's it
the
called?
shitty part, the cart path, and then the actual hole. We're on the shitty part, like
yeah, we're
off
past
away.
the cart path.
Yeah, we're away
Like
from
parked on the
shit.
side, just kind of hanging out.
And then, Kalini has her camera wrapped up. She's trying to enter
But
in the
it's still
Wi-Fi,
covered. It's
whatever.
like it's still covered by like the tarp that we had because we're like we can't let people see the shit.
Yeah, she has it covered up, like, and then, like, this lady pulls up right next to us by the green, and we're like clearly like not trying
We're out
to
of the
interact, and we're all like
And
turned
their
away.
ball is, they hit it the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So it's not. They're not coming to hit the ball.
And she pulls up, and she like just instantly like
Yeah, she's like
sneering
eyeing
at
us all down, and she's like,
And
"Are you doing all right over here?" And Noah, he's like, "Aha, yeah, we're just taking a breather."
as a also like AKA fuck off, like
Yeah, you're good.
like leave us alone, like we're not trying to interact. And
And she's at.
yeah.
God, I wish I don't remember the exact.
She was
words,
like,
but it
she goes, you're on the golf course, but you're not playing a whole lot of golf. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like dare I say we were gagged?
yeah,
Like
yeah, we are.
Who says that to someone?
Yeah,
And then she gives us like the side eye and jaunters off. Dare I say? I don't
Yeah.
even know what that fucking word means, but I'm sure she did it. And so
so then we kind of like
Yeah, and then we're
noticed
like,
that she
okay.
isn't like looking away.
yeah, like she's like walking backward.
She's like this, like at us, like
Yeah,
to
and so
her
we're
ball
like, okay, we're
on
not
the
dealing
other
with this. So then we're like, let's go to like a couple holes down because it'll take them 4 years to get back to us. And so then we start driving, and then I don't even know if they finished the hole because they were still pretty damn far away.
No, they did. Remember, because it was
no,
me and
I-
Kalini that saw them. I think they actually just like canned that hole, and they like started to follow.
No,
us
that's
to the
what I'm
next
saying. I don't
one.
think they finished the
Oh,
hole.
okay, yeah,
But then
yeah.
they started following us, and we're like,
Yeah.
okay, pal. And so I floored on the golf cart. It doesn't go any faster, but I floored on the golf cart. They're the exact same distance behind us, and so then we're doing the little loops and
And we go to like hole like 13 or something,
yeah,
like
we're
far
like,
away,
Let's just get away
like
from
pass
these
through the
people, 'cause
clubhouse because like so they lose track of us, and then we.
They're still looking at as they're driving.
Oh
They're
well,
still-
no. The problem was as we passed the clubhouse to get to the other side of the course, the guy that checked me out walks out. I don't even think you knew this. He like opens the door to like leave for the day or something, and he sees us four
Just
in the
zoom.
car, just fucking zooming through the parking
at
lot.
15 miles per hour.
So yeah, so that's when I was like, oh shit, like what if he's like alert.
Yeah, that girl. He was like, "You catch him."
yeah. He's actually on the phone with that lady.
Yeah.
So then we were like, oh fuck. So then we go even further.
We're on like hole 6.
Yeah. So we go even further, and then
we're across the pond.
we're across the pond. Kalini, my phone doesn't connect for some reason, even though it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Of course. And then now we start seeing some rain clouds, and the sun is going down.
And Apple says you got 10 minutes.
Yeah, Apple weather is like rain in 10 minutes. So we're like, fuck. So we go to another green, and then we film the shot, but the angle makes zero sense. It would basically look like we were driving out of someone's backyard.
Yeah.
If it was a match cut.
Yeah.
So then we're like, fuck, we need to big brain this. How do we do this? And then we try to get a close up of the golf ball.
Yeah, we get a couple of different
instead
shots.
of a wide with the cart in it too.
But this whole time we can't see it.
Yeah, we can't see. We don't know if it's in focus. Kalini's guesstimating the exposure settings and all that. And I thought the exposure was fine.
Yeah.
Looking back.
Yeah.
But
there was just no way to test the focus.
Yeah,
and so
everything is out of focus. So then we're like, fuck, we can always come back and just refilm a close up of what we need, which is what ended up happening yesterday. Aubrey and I hit the range just to blow a little steam off.
Yeah, and I took a stop on the way to Olive Garden too.
Yeah, he took a stop, and then he brought his camera, which is fine because it's going to be
like a half a second
shot, so you're not going to be able to tell. And I think we got everything, right?
So yeah, somehow
that was the craziest music video shoot of all time. And keep in mind, this is all in one day.
Yeah, so on like 8 hours.
Yeah, so pretty crazy day, pretty fun day. And I'm very excited to drop it into Premiere and start chopping away. And now we're on this little hike here. Gavin leaves back to Utah in about 2 hours. And yeah, I leave tomorrow and it's back to business. We're recording 5 songs after this. And yeah, thank you, Zane. Anything else?
We're just working hard on the song and these songs that we're cooking up. They're hopefully gonna be good.
Yeah,
they'll be recorded.
We're tweaking some processing. We're tweaking some processing processes, so it sounds better than it did, and I think we're gonna have a good end result.
So far, pretty successful business trip.
Oh yeah.
We
still got time today.
We did miss out on the business lunches.
Still got time today.
Maybe we'll take a business post-lunch.
Do a little business drive-through to make time. Pretty good spring break trip. Got some work done, getting more work done. And then we're going right back to getting work done. Also, there will be a double feature this week because we missed last week. So get ready for an episode tomorrow too.
When's this going up?
I don't know, Wednesday.
I guess, yeah, we can do a little Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, crazy double vision, double time, double feature. That's a triple double. So just get ready for that tomorrow.
Hopefully you enjoyed this real world podcast also. Our first real world podcast.
Yeah, we usually shoot in a liminal space. So this is pretty cool that we got this. Yeah. Guys, this has actually all been a VR experience. So if you put on your Samsung
Apple
headset,
Vision
you
Pro,
can actually look all around us today. You can actually see Zane filming us right now.
That would be cool to do like a 360.
I have the camera for it.
We put it right here.
I mean, yeah, and then it's little.
Yeah.
Hey, scroll around to see everyone.
We'll do it in the summer.
A lot of things lined up. You get. Just wait for our next 360 music video.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll catch ya when we do. Tomorrow.
It's been Double Vision with guest star Gavin and filmmaker producer Zane. We'll see you tomorrow on episode 92. It's been Ryan Ray Noah Strikes on everyone's favorite musical podcast, Double Time!